and lots of shoulder straighteners and a bit of shoulder openers as well, so it would feel nice and good. And a bit more core work than usual. So I want to start actually with a block between the forearms. And I'll change direction so you'll be able to see my face when I raise the block overhead. Now, if you don't have a block, honestly, even a water bottle or a book or any box will do, okay? Doesn't have to be a block. So I'm pressing the forearms into the block, and I'm turning the palms towards my face. And for now, let's just squeeze the block in. Turn on some muscles here. Make sure you are hugging the navel towards the spine and squeeze in. Now, I just want you to play with drive the shoulder blades back behind you towards each other, and then protract the shoulder blades. So bring them apart and away from each other. Let's do that a few times while squeezing the block between the forearm muscles. So take it back and bring it forward. Bring the shoulder blades together and apart. Let's do twice more. Shoulder blades together and apart. One more, shoulder blades together and apart. Keep them apart. And now try to lift the elbows up. Now the tendency would be to want to lift the elbows up and use a little bit of a back bend here, spine extension to lift it a bit higher. So I want to ask you for now not to do so. Keep navel in, ribs tucked in, and just play with what you have in your shoulder mobility versus spine mobility. So we are not adding the spine yet. We are just warming up the shoulders this way. So lift up and lower down, and again, don't take it into a back bend. Back is neutral, and just raise the elbows as much as you can without taking a back bend, and lower down, maybe 4 more times. You, of course, can always do less repetitions if you need. Less repetitions is one way to modify. Another is to take more breaks. So you do 1 or 2, and then you set the block to the side, and you shake your arms. Because I do believe that we can all do what I have to offer. We sometimes just need more of a break. That's all. So please do that. Take as many breaks as you need. Maybe 1 more. Let's do 1 more. It feels actually quite good. And then find a place in the middle. For me, it's elbows aligned with my shoulders, maybe a bit lower, and start rotating. So I'm rotating towards my left right now, not taking my back into a back bend, coming back to center. Rotate right, and come back to center. Rotate left, and back to center. Rotate right, and back to center. Let's do twice more each side. And back, rotate, and back. 1 more. Wow, my shoulders are burning. How about yours? And back. 1 more. Rotate, and back. Set the blocks to the side. And let's just take a down dog. Down dog. Bend 1 knee at a time. Slowly open up your calf muscles, your hamstrings, your ankle joints as well. So just opening up the back of our bodies. I love at the beginning of my practice to do a bit more of dynamic movements versus static holds. It feels a little bit better for me, for my body, but if it feels different for you, please do whatever fits you. Take the hands all the way back to your feet, all the way back to your feet. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Catch opposite elbows today and side bend right. Again, creating as much space as we can in both side bodies. We are lifting and then grounding feet going a bit deeper. Come back to center. Lift, side bend left. Inhale, create space, elevate your shoulder blades a little bit, and then go deeper into a side bend. Come back to center, very gentle back bend, and fold forward all the way down. Feel free to bend the knees a lot on your way there. Inhale, halfway up, look forward, walk all the way to a plank pose, nice and slow. It's still our warm-up. We are just warming up. Let's hinge from our wrist joints for 4, 3, 2, and start walking all the way back to a down dog again, all the way back. In halfway up, feel free to stay here, hands can come to the legs. Maybe belly to spine, elbows overhead. This is a little bit harder on the lower back, but lower back muscles are working hard. So if you prefer taking the hands back to the legs, please do. Stay there for 4, trying to create length in the side body from the hips to the elbows without taking our body into a back bend. Belly in, ribs tucked in. One more breath. Strong feet drives you up. Let's side bend left first. Side bend to the left. Creating space with an inhale, going deeper with an exhale. Come back to center, create space, side bend right. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center, very gentle back bend. And very slowly lower all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, look forward, walk forward towards a plank position again. Place your right elbow down, then the left, and then start hinging from the elbow joint. So shift forward and back, forward and back. Twice more, forward and back. Last one, forward and back. Right hand followed by the left, and down dog, down dog. Last time here, walk all the way back with your hands once more. Halfway up, hands on your legs. This time take the hands behind you. I'm crossing my hands. So open up, tap fingers behind you, and recross. So let's do right over left, and back. Left over right, and back. Right over left, and back, left over right, and back. Interlace fingers behind the back, open up your chest, come all the way up with strong legs, take a gentle back bend, open up. Back to neutral, bend the knees and fold forward with interlaced fingers behind the back. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Place the hands down. And walk all the way forward to a plank pose again, all the way forward. Lower the left elbow down, followed by the right, stay. This time hip rotation, elbow stays where they are. Both heels to your right side. Come back to center. Both heels to the left side. Come back to center. One more each side. Both heels to your right side. Pick up the hips, back to center. Both heels to your left. Pick up the hips, back to center. Left hand, right hand, down dog. One full breath in your down dog. Right leg up, three-legged dog, bend the open hip. Straighten the legs, square the hips, right foot forward. Vinyasa, lift up. Take the left hand down, right hand up, twist. And up, push for right foot to come up. Left hand down, right hand push to come up. Twice more, left hand down, right hand up, twist. Push, come up. One more, left hand down, right hand up. Push to come up, stay. Interlace fingers overhead, push up. Look up, challenge your balance. Maybe pushing the hands a bit higher towards the ceiling. Plank, pause. The plank. Right elbow down, left elbow down. Pick up your right leg. Right knee to right bicep, shift forward. Back behind you, place it down. Left leg up, left knee into the tricep. Push it back behind you, place it down. Right hand, left hand, down dog. One full breath in your down dog. Left leg up, three-legged dog, bend the open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, left foot forward, Anjaneyasana, lift up. Inhale, creating the space. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up, twist. Inhale, push to lift. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up, twist. Inhale, push to lift. Exhale. Inhale, push to lift. Exhale. Inhale, push to lift. This time, elbows up. Send the shoulder blades up. Look up. Sink in with your hips. One full breath. Plank pose. Just a plank. Shift forward. Left elbow down. Right elbow down. Pick up left foot. Left knee to left tricep. Touch. Foot behind you. Place it down. Right leg up. Right knee to right tricep. Back behind you. Place it down. Left hand, right hand. Down dog. One full breath there. Heels up, bend knees, look forward. Step on between. Halfway up. Exhale. Inhale all the way up, standing back bend. Chair pose. Power chair, lower down to your seat bones, lift up. Let's do a few bows. Lower down nice and slow. On the left leg comes up, tap. Lower down nice and slow. Only right legs comes up, tap. Lower down. Left. Lower down. Right. Lower down. Let's bring both feet all the way up. Tap the big toes, the shins, the knees. Cross. Tuck in. Shin up, jump. Chaturanga, up dog to a down dog. Feel free to skip the vinyasa. Walk straight to a down dog. One full breath there. Take the hands all the way back to your feet. Inhale halfway up. All the way up, right knee in. Now left hand forward, right leg back behind you. Come back to center, without falling like I just did. Once more, all the way back behind you. And come forward. Right foot over the left knee, have a seat, one-legged chair, 4 counts. Just a little bit of a hip opener in between, and we'll get back to the vinyasa we already started working on. Get a little bit deeper, maybe tap elbows to foot and shin. Right knee all the way back up. And place it down. Let's do the other side. Left knee comes up. Twist. Right foot forward, left hand back. Come back to center. And twist. Come back to center. Left foot over the right knee, have a seat, one-legged chair. 4 counts, you can stay here, extend your spine a bit, but bring the ribs in just a tiny bit. Maybe you sink a little bit lower, maybe you tap elbow to foot. Come back up, left knee all the way into the chest. And reset. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up, look forward, down dog, back to our down dog, back to our vinyasa with a few changes, just a few changes. Right leg up, three-legged dog, bend the open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, right foot forward. Asana again. Elbows to the side of the body. Inhale here, tuck ribs in just a little bit, exhale, twist. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back. Exhale, twist. One more, inhale, back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back, Kali Mudra overhead, maybe a bit more of a back bend. Set the hands around your foot. 5 up. Push to switch. To switch. Push to switch. Push to switch. Push. Right elbow down, left elbow down, forearm plank. Right foot up, right knee to right tricep, push all the way back. Place it down. Left leg up, left knee all the way into the tricep, push. Push back behind you, place it down. Lower the hips down, point your toes, fingers pose. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, fall. Inhale, open. Exhale, fall. Twice more. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Up dog, or however you want to get to your down dog. Vinyasa or not, you choose. Down dog. Left leg up, three-legged dog, bend your open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, left foot forward. Anjaneyasana, lift up. Hands to the side of your body, tuck ribs in just a little bit, so get out of the back bend. Twist left, and come back. Twist left, and come back. Twice more, twist, and come back. One more twist, and come back. Kali Mudra overhead, think low, open up. Set the hands down. Switch. 2, 3, 4. I think I did 6 last time, so let's do 6. And 6. Plank pose. Left elbow down, right elbow down, forearm plank. Left foot up, knee in, push behind you, set it down. Right foot, knee in, set it back behind you, set it down. This time, toes all the way forward. Dolphin pose. Stay there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, maybe bending a little bit, setting the sit bones a little bit higher. 2, and we push both hands at the same time to find a down dog. Then reset yourself at the middle of the mat if you need. Heels up, bend knees, look forward. Halfway up. All the way up, standing back, bend maybe deeper, maybe a bit deeper. Chair pose. Power and sit all the way down. This time, forearms, a block between the forearms like we did before, where we are sitting down. Let's see how it goes. Go halfway. Then take the elbows overhead. Bring the elbows in first and come up second. So it's 2 different actions, okay? Lower down. Elbows behind you. Elbows in. And only then come up nice and slow. Lower down. Elbows behind you. Elbows in. Come all the way back up. One more. Elbows down. Elbows behind you. Elbows in. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Place the block. Squeeze. Shins, thighs, wherever you are. Squeeze in. Stay for 4. 3, 2. So squeeze in and push towards the legs, right? And then reset. Feet in. Roll over. Chaturanga, up dog to a down dog. Your variation. One full breath. Right leg up, three-legged dog, bend your open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, right foot forward. Again. Anjaneyasana. Hands together at the center of your heart. Get out of the back bend just a little bit. Inhale here. Exhale, tap left elbow over right leg. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, tap. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, tap. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, tap. Inhale, back to center, hands all the way up. Bend the elbows, squeeze them in, look up. So hands are supporting your head, supporting your neck, in fact. Bend the knee a little bit more, the front knee, and open up the chest. One more breath. Hands comes up. Left hand down, right hand up. Right in front of the leg. Please don't stack them because we are going somewhere else. Now, right elbow down, left hand up, side forearm plank. If this is too much, just place the left foot in front of you. You can always lower to your right knee as well. This is another option. Otherwise, stay there and just open up the side body. Stay there for 4. I like looking between my thumb and my index finger overhead. 3, 2. Left elbow down, nice and slow on your way there. You kind of know what's coming. Right leg, right knee. Send it back and set it. Left, knee in. Send it back, set it down. Place the hips down. Point the toes, Sphinx pose. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Get to your down dog however it feels good to you, to your body. One full breath. Left leg up, three-legged dog, bend your open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, left foot forward. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, hands together at the center of your heart. Get out of the back bend. Exhale, twist, right elbow over knee. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Come back to center, lift the hands up, keep them together, bring them overhead, and hug the elbows closer towards your body, maybe deepening the bend in your left knee. Take it into a little back bend. Nothing that hurts your back, right? Just a nice spine extension that feels good. Send the hands up, right hand down, left hand up, twist. Left foot in front of your right. Left elbow down and take a side plank on your left elbow. Again, right foot can come right in front of you or in front of the left foot. You can take your right hand overhead for a kind of a side body activation and a stretch. So contract left side body, open up right. One more breath. Set your right elbow down, nice and slow. Left, knee in, push back and set it down. Right, knee in, push back, set it down. Walk with your toes all the way forward, dolphin. I do promise a nice break right after this one. To the and toe. Stay Sit down. Other side, left knee, shift forward, right big toe, stay for 4, 3, 2, set it down, knees down. In heart pose, Anahata Hasana. You can actually do the same in this pose, elbows down, head back, hands back behind the head. Stay and breathe. Deep breath in your child pose. One more full breath. It should feel really good after all the work we did with our shoulders, and then we'll keep going. If you have the hands behind you, release them down. Your shoulders come to a table position. Set the block to the side. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, fall. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, fall. Back to neutral. Tuck toes. Down dog. Down dog. Send the hands all the way back to your feet. Fuera. All the way up, left knee in. Let's start with the left knee this time. I want you to twist and catch the outside of your leg. Push the leg forward and bend. Push forward and bend. Twice more. Push and bend. Last one. Push and bend. Come back to center first. Left foot over your right knee. Have a seat, one-legged chair. Left elbow over the left foot, or set the left hand down on the mat and right hand up. So either way you are twisting. So many options. Deepen the bend in your right knee for 4, 3, 2. Come back to center. Hands come to the center of your heart. Inhale all the way up. Let's fold just once. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Pick up your right knee. Set your left hand over your right leg. Stay here. Now push the foot forward in front of you and bend. Push and bend. Twice more. Push and bend. Last one. Push and bend. Come back to center slowly. Right foot over the left knee. Have a seat, one-legged chair. Please take your time. You already know that all I need you to do here is to twist. So either right elbow over your right foot. It's a beautiful twist. Or right hand all the way down, left hand up. It's even a bigger twist. And hip opener, just not as active. So you choose what you need today. 2 more full breath. Set the left hand down, come out of the twist, nice and slow. Inhale, standing back, bend all the way up. Exhale, fall. Halfway up, look forward, down dog, however you want to get there. Some people like placing the heels down and then try to walk a little bit further than usual. Just set into your position. One full breath. Right leg up, three-legged dog, bend your open hip. Let's set our left elbow down. Now I want you to kick the right foot to the side and bend it back behind you. And I'm looking over my left shoulder to find my toes. I'm kicking the foot to the side and then bending and looking over my left shoulder. Kick your right foot to the side so it's a little bit higher than your right hip, and back behind you, look over left shoulder. One more. Kick it to the side and then back behind you. Come out of it to a three-legged dog, nice and slow. Right foot forward. This time warrior two, just a warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose, left hand overhead. Inhale, reverse, straight your right leg. Exhale, Trikonasana, right hand in front, big toe on a block, whatever supports your body. Stay there for 4. 3. I like imagining I'm pushing my left hand forward in the direction of my face. 2. Bend your right knee, come to a warrior 2. Left hand down, right hand up, twist. Right foot in front of the left. Remember not to stack. Right elbow down again and twist. Now left foot in front of you for everyone. Here comes your choices. Left foot over your right leg, or if you feel a little bit more comfortable with your hamstrings flexibility, catch big toe for 4. 3, 2, free the foot, set it right in front of your right. Come to a forearm plank. Right leg up, elbow to knee. Push back behind you. Reset. Left knee, back behind you. Reset. Place the hips down. Come to your Sphinx pose again. This I want you to set fully down. Place the forehead on your hands. And the neck is not going to be involved in none of that. So press the feet down. Head stays on your hands. In lift. Exhale, lower. In lift. Exhale, lower. In lift. Exhale, lower. One more, in and lift. Exhale, lower. Come to your up dog or knees, cat, cow, any transition that feels good in your body. Down dog. Let's try the other side, but first take 2 full breaths in this one. 2 full breaths, and then we try the other side. Left leg up, 3-legged dog, bend your open hip. Now lower the right elbow down. Push the left foot in front of you, bend, and kick it back. Look towards your toes through your right or over your right shoulder. Kick the left foot in front of you, bend and kick. Start kicking to find the toes. Knee in, push, bend. Kick behind you and over your right shoulder. One more, in, kick. Bend, kick behind you, look over right shoulder. Come to a nice 3-legged dog with your hips square. Left foot forward, warrior 2. Just set for warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Right hand can come overhead. Inhale, reverse your triangle, so straight left leg. Come halfway down. Set the left hand down in a place where it's comfortable. Right hand overhead, maybe catching big toe. You can push your right hand a bit forward, so towards your face, not back. I know it seems a bit counterintuitive, but that will take you into the right alignment of your shoulders, scapulas. Both feet are active, pushing the mat. Bend the left knee nice and slow to your warrior two. Right hand down, left hand up, twist. Left foot in front of your right. Left elbow down, twist. Right foot in front of you, just to make it more accessible. Catch the ankle for a tree position, or the right big toe to the side plank variation for 4. 3, 2. Release the foot. Nothing happens when you release the foot. Only then set it in front of your left and come to a forearm plank. Start walking the feet all the way forward. Dolphin pose, dolphin pose. After that comes a little break, I promise. Right in. This time push the leg back up for 4. Stay on your big toe. 3, or the base of the left big toe. 2, 1. Knee all the way in first. Down. I just want to make sure you're not over back bending, to reach back. Left knee into the chest and just kick it. Stay for 4, 3, 2. Bring the knees to the chest. Set the foot down. Knees. And sit on your heels, toe stretch. Just a nice toe stretch. Stay here and breathe. So it's the shortest meditation practice, right? I like doing that mid-class or towards the end of class, taking a moment, resetting. Can you leave everything that is unrelated to the practice aside and just stay here in this moment, being fully present? Although it's not as comfortable, at least not for me, sitting on my toes this way. Open up. Down dog. Down dog. 1 full breath, full breath. Right leg up, three-legged dog, bend your open hip. Come to a wild thing this time. Wild thing. Those who feel comfortable, come, send the knees forward, come to your left elbow. It's a nice variation that I really like. I'm setting the other elbow or the other hand right over my head. I'm getting a really nice quad stretch. It's a really nice way to open up the shoulders, and then I'm popping back to my toes, coming back to a full flip dog position, and then come to a three-legged dog. Hips are square. Of course, you don't have to take these variations. Just a way to play with our bodies. Right foot forward, warrior two again. It goes somewhere else though. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, half moon pose. Feel free to place your hand on a block if you like, setting the hand on a block or all the way down on the mat. I want you to bend the left knee, catch the foot, and kick back. Adding a bit of a back bend here, a bit of a way to open up the chest and shoulder even more. You can look over left shoulder. Stay here for another breath. Very slowly, slowly release. Back to a warrior two. Back to a warrior two. Left hand down. Right hand up, twist. Right foot in front of the left. Right elbow down. Bring the left knee into the chest. This time no bind, just kick the foot up. Stay there for 4, 3, 2. Bring the knee in. Try and step it all the way forward. Woo! Lift the right knee down and stay in this beautiful hip stretch. Now today, and I know what you sometimes want to do is to catch the foot, I want you to try and walk with your foot as forward as you can towards the corner of the mat and set the other elbow down. I really like this position to open up my hips. Of course, if it doesn't feel good and you prefer any other variation, please go for it. Please go for it. Let's stay there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Try to get comfortable. Try to let your body follow your exhales. 1 more count. Let's come to our hands. Tuck back toes. Kick the left leg all the way back. Three-legged dog. Bend the open hip. Wild thing. You obviously don't have to take a wild thing. I'm coming towards my toes, releasing the elbow down and opening up. Maybe bend the elbow right over your head and get another stretch. 1 more full breath here. It's really nice to open up our hips as well. I really enjoy this variation in my home practice. Come all the way back. Three-legged dog, left leg back behind you. Warrior 2, nice and slow. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, Ardha Chandra Asana, half moon pose. If you used the block before, please use it now or any other variation. Bend right knee, catch the foot and kick back. In this variation, we're trying to counter some of the work we did today. Keep kicking the foot back behind you. Looking over right shoulder to challenge the practice. In general, it's the best way to challenge our practice. Just gaze in different directions. Release the leg. Warrior 2, nice and slow. Right foot is next to the left, right hand next to the left, open up. Left foot in front of your right. Left elbow down, side plank. This time, no assist from your hands. Kick your right leg up. Stay there for 4, 3, 2. Bend the knee, try and set the foot as forward as you can. And then release the knee down. I'm walking my foot to the corner, to the right corner of the mat, setting both elbows down. Again, if you prefer any other hip stretch, please go for it, okay? We're here for 8 full counts. I love, in this position in specific with my inhales, to expand my chest and upper back. I feel like it's stretching my shoulders as well, and with an exhale, I just send exhales to my hips, allowing my hips to go a little bit deeper into this position. Of course, the more level 2 transition out of this one would be Vinyasa, okay? But today I'm keeping it simple, all levels. If you want to go for it, feel free. 1 more count. Press the hands down, tuck the back toes, right leg all the way back, three-legged dog, bend the open hip. Straight the legs, square the hips, and set the foot down. 2 things I want us to try and do today is our peak pose. Lower the knees down and grab the block again. I'll show you how to work on this practice with or in a more modified variation and then in a less modified variation. Let's try. Set the block between our forearms and just pick the block up and set it down. Squeeze the block in on your way down. 1 more, pick it up and set it down. Let's take a down dog. Set the elbows down, catch the block on your way up. I need it a bit closer. And release it down. Bring it up. And release it down. Let's do twice more. Pick it up. And release. One more. Pick it up. And release. Pick it up. Release down. Release the knees down. Take a moment there. If you need to interlace fingers behind the back, please do. And I'll show you the last thing we are going to do here. I want you to take your body to a wall and set in a more table position. I'll get this one a little bit closer so I won't slide. So a table position, and then set your elbows right where the hands were. The toes are all the way back to the mat. You can interlace fingers here or set the hands to the side. You can even grab the block and set the block between your hands to make sure you're engaging your chest muscles. Then come up, toes in, and lift just one leg up. Come to the right big toe the way we did before on the mat. Stay there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Change sides. Left big toe on the mat, on the wall, sorry, right leg back behind you. Stay there for 8. Try to square your hips as much as you can. 7. Squeezing your thighs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release the down. Have a seat on your heels. You might want to stretch your wrist joints here, although they didn't work as hard. You might want to rotate your shoulders in one direction, then the other, and then I'll take you to one more drill against the wall. If you already have a forearm balance, you want to turn around or do it at the middle of the mat, please do. Okay, I'm teaching a bit of the techniques here for those who don't have it yet. The next drill will be taking the knee in and out. I hope you'll be able to see it properly. And that's to take you out of the big back bend that we sometimes take when we are taking pinch arm, a forearm balance. Let's see how it goes. Block or not, you choose. And come up to the wall again. Now take your right leg up now, just to start with the other leg. So right leg all the way up, but then send the knee into the chest, both knees, until the knee touches the chest, and set it back, up. Knee into the chest, and push it back. Knee to chest, and push it up. One more, knee to chest, all the way into the chest. Make it touch, and up. Let's change sides. Left leg up. Knee to chest. No, both knee bends, but left knee touches all the way in and up. Left knee gets in and push it back. Left knee in and back. One more, left knee in and back. Come all the way down. Have a seat on your heels. And let me stretch you out just a little bit with a few more poses. Just that we are done with the active portion of class. You know what? It will be better if I'll actually face you. Let's see. Interlace fingers behind you. And I want you to take both hands to your left hip. I'm not mirroring you. And then just drop the head first towards your hands. Since my hands are touching my left waist, it feels so good, in my opinion, to direct breath there. Take just the head up and send the head in the other direction if it feels good, and then draw the left shoulder blade down a little bit more without taking it into a back bend. Can you direct breath again for me towards the left waist? Come back to center. Without a back bend, send the hands back behind you and push it up. And only then open up the chest as well. Take it out of the back bend and set the hands on your right waist. And then just allow the head to drop towards the right shoulder first. Focus on your breath again. The best way to do that is to direct breath to where your hands are. Makes it easy. Come back to center, allow the head to come to the left shoulder, for the right shoulder blade down the back without taking it into a back bend. I repeated these cues so many times today, I hope you're not tired of me. But I do believe it's easier to take a pincha mayurasana or forearm balance later if you have the habit of, or at least know where your ribs are in space. So it's the mindfulness of the practice, the awareness of the body that is more important even than the actual pose. Come back to center, set the hands back behind you. Let's first, no back bend, hands back behind you, then yes, back bend, open up your chest for 4. 3, 2, shoulder blades comes down the back, and then release down. Let's shift towards our back. I want us to do a bridge position, and then to finish in a fish, in a restorative position. Come to your back, lift up the feet, and just interlace fingers behind the back again. Now, you are more than welcome to stay here, I mean that. If you want to play again, because we did that a few times today, start walking your feet to your right side, and then have a seat. So my wrists, I don't know if you can see them, they are to the left of my body, of my hips. Bring it up, start walking towards the center. Stay here for a moment, take it deeper into a back bend. Release just a bit, both feet towards your left. You walk them so much so you can place the hips over your forearms. Pick up the hips. Walk the feet all the way in. Take it further into a back, or deeper into a back bend, and then start walking your shoulders in the direction of your heels. Maybe catch your heels with your fingers, or just tickle them, whatever feels good. One more breath. Set the hips down. Feet together, knees apart for just a moment. Just a moment. Now, I definitely want to offer you the opportunity to just stay here, or take it into a variation of a fish with a block under your shoulder blades, and my head is down, slight tuck of the chin, so move the block or your body over the block in a way that you are not over back bending your neck. The neck is quite neutral. Supta Baddha Konasana with a block. Something between a fish and a butterfly. Hands can come to the belly. I'll bring my hands to the third eye center and wish you a beautiful, beautiful evening. Namaste.